What is going on YouTube? Hit it back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Specifically, in today's video, we are going to be looking at the recent bottom that has been hit and what I believe has been found within some of these major cryptocurrencies. I will be very surprised if we see prices actually dip below this bottom support here, but I do believe this is the bottom for XRP, and we should start to move back to the upside here as we have been doing last time we hit it on point C here on XRP. But you can see these other cryptocurrencies have found some sort of support that we had already retested back in mid-December, I believe. It happened here mid-December, December 15th, December 13th. Ethereum, you can see it retesting December 13th as well to December 15th. And we even have within Bitcoin here, you can see it's a similar bottom at the same level as where we are currently retesting today. More specifically, we're also going to be looking at an interesting article that was posted by CNBC in regards to Bitcoin slump offers tax play for investors. Now, this is fairly common information that I do want to talk about with you guys today. Most of you should know what this is, but they also seem to have a reason as what the specific point was for the massive 18% correction within December for cryptocurrency. They seem to know why this correction has happened. So we're going to talk about that too, as we'll see if I agree entirely with that. I'm not sure I do, but more importantly, we are going to look at where targets are moving for the new year, as well as pretty much a short term into January and February moving forward. I also want to give a huge shout out to EXSPORTS for bringing us today's video. Specifically, EXSPORTS is a digital collectibles for sports. EXSPORTS Stars is a platform that allows sport fans to buy, trade, and sell digital sport collectibles. The app offers a variety of sports and has a special reward program for the collectors, athletes, and sport fans. So guys, more information about EXSPORTS will be at the end of today's episode, so definitely stay tuned for that, as they do have an exclusive NFT drop that's happening, but I also have linked them down in the description below if you'd like to check them out earlier. But with that being said, guys, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, as we are very close to hitting 60K, hopefully today, and let's jump into today's episode. So guys, first things first, Happy New Year's to everybody. Today is the first day of 2022. It's been one hell of a year, let me tell you guys. From where we started off in 2021, I think January 1st, we probably had closer to like 20K subs. It's hard to completely tell what we started at. I can try to pull it up here. Really cool. You can actually see right here, I use a website called Social Blade. Hopefully you guys are familiar. But back in January 1st, if we can find it here in regards to our total subscribers, we started January of 2021 with 23,000 subscribers here. And I'd like to say that we are ending 2021 with about 60,000 subscribers. So we pretty much 3x'd our channel size, which is absolutely incredible. And I hope to do the same thing this year. 100K is definitely happening this year. I can promise you guys that. That'll be a huge milestone for us on the channel here. So I'm super excited to experience that with you guys. More importantly, as you guys can see, I am back home. So videos will be coming out just like this. As you guys can see, I finally have good internet. I finally have good recording quality, audio, as well as video. So I'm very excited to get back into the rhythm of things, as it's been a week since we've been back on the grind making videos like this. So more things to come here. So I'm very excited to get into that with you. So hopefully you guys have some great New Year's resolutions. If you guys do, definitely let me know what they are down in the comment section below. But with that being said, guys, let's dive into today's video. The first thing I want to look at for right now is this article here in regards to Bitcoin slump offers tax play for investors. This is talking about a way to actually write off crypto. Like if you had put in money within any time this year, honestly, and with this 18% correction that actually happened within December this month, they're basically saying that if you had bought in higher than where we currently are now, you can actually write off, speak to your accountant. You can actually claim the loss on, and go against your taxes and actually pay less. But this is in regards to actually selling your cryptocurrency and taking that loss. And then you could probably buy in the day later at that bottom. So you're not really losing out on much here. But what's interesting too, and what I really wanted to share with you guys in regards to this article here, is they basically talk about how COVID was the reason for the drop here. You can see right now, the cryptocurrency lost about 18% this month, talking about Bitcoin through Thursday, with prices falling to about $47,000 per coin. And they're saying that the surging US COVID cases in the US were a major catalyst for the decline, which extended to other popular cryptocurrencies like Ethereum. I don't believe that like at all. I don't think there is any relevance really with COVID in regards to the prices actually seeing a decline right now. I mean, it's so irrelevant in regards to how Bitcoin fluctuates here. I mean, look at the S&P 500, for example. I feel like if anything was going to affect or be affected by COVID, it would be the S&P 500 or our economy specifically, which we did have on the original shutdown of all of our businesses. But this month we've done actually pretty incredible, if you ask me, from the start of December here, which was right here. December, we started at 44.90. We ended at 47.60. So we're at a much higher point as we were back in the beginning of December here. And, you know, the opposite has happened within crypto. So I don't believe at all that the reason we're starting to see prices, or the reason we saw the dip in December, be because of COVID. It could also be because we've hit all-time highs at an incredible rate, 3x'd as well, the price of Bitcoin here, and that's the cause of the correction here. So I don't believe much about that article. I think that was a little phony in regards to that being the major catalyst here. But moving forward, in regards to what I believe is going to happen within XRP and these other cryptocurrencies, you guys can see for the most part, this is a strong support level for XRP specifically, and this is why I haven't sold out my trade yet. We did buy in at a very profitable level, I think, and even though we are down, we're still up from where we originally bought into. So you guys can see here, there is a higher low formation here where we do have prices bouncing off the bottom. Now, this is a much bigger long-term extension of the symmetrical triangle here, where it started back in the beginning of 2021. Prices started on XRP. Like, this is also crazy too. From the start, if you bought into XRP in the beginning of the year, you can see from the original price that we bought in, maybe it's not a 4x, but it's been up about 283%, and at a max, it's been even higher than 700% if you had taken profits early. But regardless, that is an extremely incredible percentage run just from 1 year performance compared to the S&P 500, which is only about 30%. It's a huge difference if you ask me. So just holding onto these things year after year can deem a very valuable return on your investment here, but this is holding for the long term, and obviously cryptocurrency is more volatile. Regardless, I do believe short term we are going to continue to head up as we are starting to intertwine once again within our moving averages here. You can see on the weekly charts, prices are starting to retest and kind of intertwine within our moving average here, and you can see we also have a very strong uptrend as well as Bollinger Bands, which are just holding the price up. So I do strongly believe as we start to enter moving into January or into 2022, we should see prices start to swing back up to point D here. I do strongly believe we are not going to be dipping below here. If we do, we'll have to switch things up here, and maybe we'll actually continue shorting the price here. But from the point that we actually bought in, which confirmed us here, I know we're not up by much. We're up by like 1 or 2%, but regardless, we've still had potential to see a pretty big run, and I do believe this is going to continue to happen moving forward here. We did get rejected off moving averages. Obviously, that's going to be a level that we do have to pay attention to and expect to see another rejection happen here. But regardless, I do believe we are going to bounce off here as we did before, and this could be very much so a double bottom formation, but I do believe we are going to bounce off here, creating these continued higher lows and head back up to retest 94 cents, retest $1, and then go all the way up to $1.12, which I believe is the target level that I do have drawn specifically for XRP. Obviously, first target is right around this area here, which has some problems, but then I do believe we're going to swing up to point D here, which would be the ideal level for a sell-off. So I'm not selling off until that. I'm in it for the long run. It's been a crazy week, to be honest with you guys, with the traveling, but I do believe strongly that we are going to see prices swing us back up probably by mid or end of January. I do strongly believe that that's going to happen here. I don't think we're going to continue to consolidate on this bottom support here, as it's extremely aggressive. And we've seen in the past here where prices originally retested, bounced up, came back down, and then exploded. And we're having a similar pattern here where we came back down, retested, shot up, now we came back down again. I do believe we are going to see that strong reversal to the upside here. I do believe it's going to happen very soon. As for the other cryptocurrencies, you guys can see Ethereum here, for example, is also seeing some sort of bottom. So not only is XRP bottoming off at its bottom support here, Ethereum and these other cryptocurrencies are finding some sort of bottom support. Unfortunately, we've had to extend continuously this falling wedge pattern here, and it's been a continued wait. The good thing is I haven't bought into Ethereum yet, and I don't plan on buying into Ethereum until we get confirmation above our downtrend here, or specifically above our resistance at 41.79. But you can see we did find bottom support here at the price floor. We did break through this red band that we had drawn, so honestly at this point I don't think it's that useful. It was something that we were basing use off of as we were bouncing off of this and continuing to head up, but because we got rejected off the top resistance level, we've been using the price floor and the price ceiling as a means of support and resistance, and pretty much confirming when we would be buying buying in or selling off. If we close below this 3640 floor, then we are going to short the prices lower. And if we can actually break, which hopefully we can, through this, but specifically above 4160 here, then I'll buy in long and expect to see a run to the upside, obviously doing so on Bityard. If you aren't familiar with Bityard, I have linked them down in the description. They're the #1 leverage trading website here, and you can also earn free cryptocurrency by signing up with my link in the description and then clicking mystery box and earning that free crypto, which is really cool. So definitely prepare yourself for the potential run to the upside here. I mean, we really haven't seen much of a major correction. I know we've been in this slow slump of consolidation here, but we're still within a very big fractal here. And these fractals do tend to break fairly aggressively when that time comes. You can see we are still in a downtrend here, and there is still some resistance in regards to the way these prices are forming. But I do believe once we can confirm breaking above this downtrend here and also above our falling wedge fractal here, then I do believe we are going to see prices correct to the upside at a fairly aggressive rate. And that same thing also applies with Bitcoin's price here. You can see for the most part, we are coming back down to retest bottom support at the same price we broke out of. You can see the interesting thing about Bitcoin is it's using the top of this resistance, this downtrend here, as a means of support. We've been bouncing off of this, holding support here, as well as our bottom support at 4480 or 44,800, and kind of consolidating out here. So it's really hit or miss. I do know that if we just jump to the weekly here, I did draw a red uptrend, and you can kind of see how prices are kind of intertwining with that. So hopefully, I mean, if worst comes to worst, we're going to consolidate back down to retest this and then see a swing to the upside here. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully we can start to consolidate back up to here, but I don't think prices are ever going to head back down to like 31K. I don't think that's going to happen. I think the lowest we go to is like 45K at the most, and then see the reversal. But I think we'll probably see a run sooner than that. Regardless, guys, I do think we're in a good start for the New Year's. We've had a ton of consolidation. It's definitely buying on a discount right now for most of these cryptocurrencies here. And I do believe XRP is going to be rebounding off of this and swinging back up to point D. So if, for example, I didn't buy in back in December, in mid-December here, this would be another opportunity to buy in and then experience the run to the upside that we do expect to happen moving up to point D. But with that being said, guys, that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video. Let's talk a little bit more about EXSPORTS with you. I want to give a huge shout out to EXSPORTS for sponsoring today's video. So guys, as with all cryptocurrency projects, please do your own research and never invest anything you can't afford to lose. So guys, before I explain what EXSPORTS is, they just launched their marketplace and released limited gold edition, first ever official Maradona NFTs that will be available to the public to buy until the 13th of December. Now, these gold edition NFTs follow on from the private VIP auction that was held in October, and there's also a competition that will include physical Maradona memorabilia items to be won. So guys, EXSPORTS is a blockchain-based NFT platform that has a vision to support grassroots sports such as Muay Thai, powerlifting, arm wrestling, and jiu-jitsu. And it allows sports fans to buy, trade, and sell digital sports collectibles, opening up new revenue streams for their favorite athletes in less well-known sports. So at this point, you'd struggle to find a soccer fan who hasn't been dazzled by the otherworldly talents of Diego Maradona at some point, and EXSPORT is now giving everyone a chance to own a piece of soccer history connected to the legend himself. Now, EXSPORTS recently launched the Maradona NFT collection, consisting of 10 rare Maradona memorabilia, and that are the first official Maradona NFTs. Now, on the 30th of October, 4 one-of-one Platinum Edition NFTs were auctioned during a VIP-only event at the DMCC Crypto Center in Dubai. And the buyers also received the actual physical Maradona items themselves, which were secured to the NFTs, which is pretty crazy. That's real utility. Now, EXSPORTS is now providing fans with a more affordable opportunity to own NFTs of the remaining 6 items of Maradona memorabilia. Each physical item has a limited number of gold edition NFTs associated with it, and starting from the 5th of December, a new gold NFT will be listed every 2 days on the newly launched EXSPORTS marketplace. Now, buyers of the gold NFTs will automatically be entered into a competition to win the associated physical items of memorabilia and its corresponding platinum NFT, meaning those without such high spending power will have a chance to own a physical piece of football history. Now, the collection includes a match-worn Nepali jersey, a ball used in the game between Nepali and Spartak Moscow, and a Puma-branded captain's armband. And each item is certified as official by World Soccer Treasures, one of the world's largest collectors of football memorabilia, and the name and usage rights of the Maradona brand has been legally authorized by Maradona's former manager and close friend Stefano Sisi, who also attended the VIP event. Now, the lucky winners will be invited to the grand finale gala dinner in Dubai on the 13th of December at the Billionaires Club Dubai, where they will receive the physical item. But even those who miss out will still own digital collectibles of soccer icons that will only ever exist in limited quantities, giving owners a chance to sell or trade them in the future. And all 10 items are listed on EXSPORTS.io, where fans can join the waiting list to purchase these gold NFTs and having a chance of owning the physical memorabilia too. So guys, follow EXSPORTS on social media with the links in the description down below, or visit their website. Otherwise, huge shout out to EXSPORTS for sponsoring today's episode. As always, make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.